What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Summer Career Mode. It's episode number 41, back today on the thrilling big victory of Man City in the FA Cup third round on penalties. I believe we've just had the draw for the fourth round, which will come today, and it is away against one of our big rivals, Southampton. Looking forward to that. And today we'll have big games in the Premier League as well, aiming to get our form sorted after only one win in our last four in the league, plus the second leg of that Carabao Cup semi-final against Brentford away at the G-Tech, where we are tied at 1-1 heading to London. So, yep, loads of games to get through today in all three competitions, and we start with a massive one as well in the capital away in North London, taking on Arsenal. Right now we are 5 clear of Mikel Arteta's side with 18 games to go in the hunt for a European place, where it's so congested right now. We're only 3 points off the league leaders Liverpool. We're not thinking about that. We're not really thinking about top 4. The most important thing is you don't drop out of the top 7, where Arsenal currently occupy that final European spot. Our first game of many big ones today. Gunners away. Come on, Eagles. It shows you how difficult it's been managing the energy levels in this save, where Higgins, who did not play a single second of the 2 hours worth of football we just played on the weekend against Man City in the FA Cup, had a whole week's worth of rest to recover, and he only had 50% energy pre-game. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it, man? Even a whole week's worth of rest time, and our players still aren't fully fit. So difficult to save, but again, I know I keep saying it, but it's what's made it really, really enjoyable. The challenge of this save has been up there as possibly the hardest of the lot in this year's FC. As DeMarco slides it through, and it's Pedro Goncalves quickly an offload, and a great finish by Gabriel Jesus. Gyökeres in for this season when he comes back from injury, possibly limited game time, but he knows how to score. 1-0 Arsenal. Obviously excellent home debut for Vic, getting those 2 goals in front of the Emirates faithful. And Arsenal will be hoping he can have those kind of performances all throughout the save, whereas for us, what we're hoping for from our star striker, oh my goodness, what a miss, is not that. How on earth have I just hit that? So if that might be the worst miss I've ever had in FC, you know. At least in this year, it's got to be up there. How on earth did I not score that? To have been in a position where we were only a couple of points off the league leaders, which technically we still are, to now feeling as though Saka cuts it back. Should be a simple finish, and it is. Trying to get Spencer back on the line for a block, but called that horribly wrong. And the Gunners go 2 goals up, 10 before the break. This is not looking good. It's going to be just 2 wins in 7 in all competition, and the U's are definitely hitting that mental block. It'd be an amazing start to the season. We'd flown out of the blocks, but now, yeah, starting to fall a little bit, feeling the pressure as Higgins is denied by Karnasechi. 7 to go before the break, and top 7, will we be able to hold on? I guess we'll see. We knew at some point we were going to start dropping points. Like there was no doubt about it. We had an amazing start to the campaign, but at some point we were going to slow down a little bit. It's just a shame that the points we're dropping are against sides who we're competing with for those European spots. You know, obviously Chelsea, we lost to earlier this season. We lost at home to Aston Villa as well. As Jesus is through for a third. And here against Arsenal as well, one of our big threats for European football, destroyed in North London. It is free. I have been torn apart out there. How different things could have been had I taken that simple cutback chance of Higgins in the first half. Instead, what should have been 1-1 is now going to look like a 4-0 scoreline. It is a hat-trick for Jesus. And this might be my worst performance of the save. It's the worst performance of the season, not even close. This is embarrassing, man. Well, based on how tight the league table is, it may well be separated on goal difference, and this is not going to help our case of hopefully a higher finish as well. It's been pretty pathetic, to say the very least, and I don't use that word lightly. Federico DeMarco slides it through. Jesus, who's got 3 of the 4, off to Pedro Goncalves, back into the Brazilian. He'll offload. It's going to be 5. It is. Well, Oxford United have just been taught a very harsh lesson here in North London, and that is against the very best. If you don't take your rare chances, you are going to get punished for it. We had a chance to level it through basically an open goal for our boy Wonder up top. I saw him miss the target so bad, it almost went out for a throw-in. On Arsenal going forwards end, they've hit 5 past us and probably could have had more. That is an awful performance, and one of the worst of the save as well. That cannot happen again. And let's make sure it doesn't. Following game, we're London heavy in today's episode. Another London side coming next, heading into this one here, taking on West Ham. Well, I must say, that was embarrassing, that was pathetic, that was borderline humiliating, but if we put it right in the next game, as I always say, defeats like that can become a distant memory quickly. Let's make sure that's the case. Following game, let's get back on track here. Come on, the Utes. Speaking of West Ham, by the way, fair play for Graham Potter. You know, I said not too long ago that I don't think he's the right man there long term, and I do stand by that. One win's not going to change my opinion, but my goodness, talk about pulling it out when you needed it. I mean, seriously, back-to-back losses to start the Premier League campaign off, big losses too, getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup in the first round you enter, and then away against last year's in-form team Nottingham Forest, and was it 3 they scored right at the end? 3? Or I think they scored 2 at the end and won the game by 3. Even so, what a win that is away at the City Ground, and a big way to answer the critics, myself included, and relieve some pressure as well. Fair play to West Ham and for Graham Potter as well. Give him respect when it's due. Anyway, 0-0, 8 minutes in, and this is a big game here for us as well, and West Ham too, because like in real life, struggling this season as, Lucas Paqueta rifles one into the side of the netting, in the bottom 3, and us out of form, trying to cling onto a European place. This is a must-win game for both teams. Big call for this game as well. Teddy at centre-half, Premier League debut for Billy, this young New Zealand midfielder. And Chad between the sticks for the first time in the Premier League as well. After coming ship 5 at the Emirates, I don't think you can blame me for making that decision. But West Ham, as we know, are going to be sensing blood in this game with these U's out of form, out of energy, and feelings that are out of confidence as well. With Yilmaz storming down the right hand side. Teddy in that makeshift centre-half to beat. Does beat him. Crosses the far post, headed by Vitinha. Drops into the side of the net, but it's all West Ham in the early going. 21 minutes in, and they are more up for this than we are. We have not started here yet. Thankfully, unlike against Arsenal, haven't conceded early. And that means, whilst it's still 0-0, that means all the pressure they've had will count for nothing, especially if we can take our chance. Amankwa Forson running through, keeps his composure, using front totally against the run of play. One of the underrated things that I like about Forson, by the way, is that you see in the top left there, that's just under 1 in 3, by the way, for goals this season. Oh, great turn by Holler back, and a brilliant finish by the German international, is that he's wearing a yellow shirt. And obviously we play in yellow. It's something, it literally means nothing, but it's something I quite like when you sign a player that's wearing the same coloured shirt as your team. It's just nice for the realism. You can imagine it's your shirt they're wearing, you know. But anyway, 1-1. Great finish that way, Hollaback, to be fair. Great turn by Higgins, that to be fair. Just couldn't pull the trigger. And our defending has got to improve as well. The standards have slipped big time, man. I mean, seriously, I'm leaking goals left, right and centre. And granted, we only really have Spencer and Deal as centre-halves, but, you know, it doesn't matter. You've got to defend better than we have. It's not like the quality of the back line has been a problem. It's been my poor positional sense for the most part. As Phillips finds Higgins, great first touch, better second, third sets himself, fourth smacks it in. Oxford back in front, and a tired Michael Higgins is still worth a lot more than a fully fit backup striker. He's that good. Into the final 20 minutes as we're still leading by 1. Taken off Higgins, who again is gassed, and this is the greatness of Teddy Lowe. Started the game centre-half, finishing it centre forward. I mean, honestly, I love players like this that are just so versatile. You can play them anywhere. You know, they put a shift in. And he also gets the dagger as well. Defending, passing, creating, winning balls back, finishing chances, and in this case, finishing games. Surely that will do it. Our first away win in the Premier League in a long time as well. There might be 15 left, but I think that is going to do it. Oxford United go to the capital under pressure in a must-win game and score 3 on their way to 3 points as well. This has been a brilliant, brilliant bounce-back win. Let's make sure we don't concede again now. Yeah, let's hold on to this. Malik off the bench does really well. And the ball rolled in. Dior is... Oh, what was that? What am I doing there? Seriously, trying to pass the ball out. Completely underhit it. That was a wonderful through ball. Just... for the opposition forward. 6 minutes to go, but thankfully, not enough time. Not enough time. When the AI scores so late, it takes them a while to press you from kickoff, as you might know. So they don't come at you straight away. It takes them a couple of in-game minutes. So during that time, you can just hold on to the ball and effectively pass your way out and pass out the clock, and that is what we will be able to do. Disappointed to drop a goal late there, but thankfully won't drop the 2 points. We'll hold on to all three. A big victory away at the London Stadium. That's more pressure on Graham Potter, but relieving a lot on my shoulders as we get back to winning ways in the Premier League. My goodness, did we need that on the back of a drubbing away at the Emirates Stadium. So 2 big games there in London, 1 loss, 1 win, and now we return to the Triangle, still in a European place, but now taking on a side who have struggled a bit this season, Tottenham Hotspur, but heading into this one here against Thomas Frank's side, well, I've said it, these are the games we must avoid defeating if we are to stay where we are in a top 7 place. Our final game of January, and another big one as well, Spurs at home. Come on, Hughes. That's going to be the end of Curie as well. What a way to bow out, man. Forcing the extra time against Man City, which in the end we survived to then win on penalties. But yeah, it'll stay till the end of the season and then leave on a free, which was going to happen anyway, because he's out of contract coming the end of the year. But yeah, no chance of him staying here now. But that's fine. That's totally fine. Like I said, we're at a stage now, again, we're 5.5 seasons in, where those players... Oh, those players, that's great strength from Dior to stop the shot coming in. Those players who were here as stopgaps, if you will, need to be shifted on anyway for the youth players that are coming back from their loan spells and starting to develop as well. So, yeah, totally fine with that. He's lost his place to Patiari anyway, so it's going to happen sooner rather than later, regardless. As Dembele does brilliantly well. Karamoko gets away. Now can he finish on the weaker right foot? No. Good save by the new Manchester United shot stopper, Sen Elemens. And it remains at 0-0 for now. And I need to learn how to pronounce that name correctly as well. Great young talented goalkeeper. Is that their long-term successor for De Gea after Onana and Bayern appear to fail their auditions? 16 minutes in, still 0-0, but a fast start here by the U's. I think I read somewhere there was a statistic that said something like he has the highest save percentage based on shots attempted, or something like that. I don't think that's how to describe that stat. They probably say it a bit more coherently. But it's something like that. Very interesting statistic regardless. And I know that's what Manchester United fans will be hoping for as well, after we've seen both Bayern and Onana start the season off look a little bit shaky. But whilst our form has been shaky this season, maybe now we're stabilising. Big win away in the capital against West Ham, and now 1-0 up against Spurs deservedly. Warner with the opening goal, and a brilliant start from the U's. Keep our foot on the gas pedal, and a second goal is on the cards here. As Dembele finds Amin, Higgins get in the middle, son. It's coming to you. It's Michael. Great save by the Belgian again. Dembele, Higgins. Oh, what a... Oh, that's fine. I was going to say, why would Lowe just go backwards there? Like, you literally are on for a cutback and you run away for the opportunity for a time. Watch this here with Lowe. There's Warner and he runs backwards. It's like, oh, I've got a chance to score. No, got to get back. Got to get back just in case of a turnover in possession. Got to get back, man. The gaffer will kill me if I'm not in position. No, I would have killed you. I'd have blown that chance because you weren't there for the cutback. Even so, 2-0 up. Warner's got both. And Dior is having a stormer out there in this first half as well. We're having a storm, to be fair. All across the pitch, we've been brilliant. 10s all round. To me, off-the-ball movement has always been one of the biggest problems with EA's gameplay. It's gotten better since it was about 10, 12 years ago, and I won't deny that. They have improved it, but there are times where the lack of intelligence, and I think the best way of putting it is the lack of common sense, really, is lacking from players. And particularly since the past 2 years, where EA have tried to make the game a lot more tactical and improve the importance of player roles, and not just positions, but the roles they're in the positions. Since that's happened, I've noticed that players now have less what you call free will and common sense when on the pitch, but are a lot more rigid in terms of following the instructions that are set for them in your tactical preset. So yeah, it's good for me to try and make the game more tactical, try and make it more lifelike. I don't deny that, but if it comes to the expense of common sense like that, it's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Because why on earth would Lowe run away from a simple cutback there? Even so, it is going to be a win for Oxford, and a big one as well. Can we keep the clean sheet late as well with Keane looking for space? pace and hitting it into the side netting, and we will indeed. So a great bounce back. How do you respond from a big setback, man? 5-0 loss away at the Emirates, thrashed, humiliated, and quite frankly, a pathetic performance. How about 2 big victories in a row? Those are solid wins there. And so, as we quickly play through deadline day, and you see the top deals, Spurs strengthening there with the regen of their current player, Bryan Gil. Tchouaméni has left Liverpool, joined Valencia, and Fernandez Pardo joins Barcelona, 48.3 mil as well. We've done nothing. We've seen the departure of Curie, but nothing other done after that. I'm keeping the money to carry for next season. This might be the first season I've done in career mode in I don't know how long where I didn't make a single signing in either the summer or January. But why would I? Because right now, on the back of those 2 big wins, we are back in the top 4. There are 15 games to go. We are 5 points off the league leaders Chelsea, but crucially we are 6 clear of Fulham in 8th place. European football is ours. I wouldn't say to throw away from here, but to surrender. So let's make sure we don't. 3 big games to end on today. Massive games all the way through, to be fair. And before our cup contests against Brentford and Southampton, we have our final Premier League game today, and it is a huge one as well. Manchester United, who they themselves are an outside threat for a top 4 place, in 9th place, comes to the triangle, and on the back of back-to-back wins, another huge 3 points here against a rival for European football would be absolutely ginormous to our confidence of holding on to a top 7 place. Following game, big one, Manchester United at home. Come on to use. Hypothetical question here, by the way, but what would you choose? Getting into the Champions League, reaching the pinnacle of European football, playing in prime time, or a Carabao Cup? Because you play to win trophies, like, you know, you play to win silverware, as Diogo Costa makes a great save there, but qualifying for the Champions League opens you up to a world of new possibilities in terms of the players you can attract for new signings. I would say any other save I'm doing, I would choose the Champions League. Qualifying for the CL, knowing what comes with that, the prize money, the prestige, I would choose that. But in this save, because again, developing academy players is more important than signings, as Kane makes the save. In this case, it's the opposite. I want the trophy. It's a minor honour, but it's our first major honour in club history. And that right now, I would say, is far more important based on what we've got to do in the save with the youth player rule. Karamoko Dembele given space, beats Costa at the near post. Oxford in front, 32 minutes in. Yep, we have a chance at both, but if we can only do one, I would still go for the League Cup. Look at Newcastle United, for example. And I know, granted, they did qualify for the Champions League despite what was that amazingly hectic final day. But the celebrations in the city itself as Higgins tries to get away and Costa makes the save. After ending that long trophy... Oh, how... Whoa. Thank you very much, sir. I'll have that. You know, ending that long trophy drought. We haven't had a trophy drought because we haven't won anything yet. You know, the club has never won a major honour, so I would do anything to finally get a major honour in the cabinet come the end of the season. And granted, it might be the lowest prestige competition available to us out of the Premier League, the FA Cup and the League Cup too. But listen, no matter how you define it, it is still a major honour. 2-0 up here heading to the break though, and again there is still a chance we could do both CL football and the Carabao Cup and pull off a Newcastle United. Spencer hits the deck, and as play continues, harder. I mean, there's not much you can do about that. What a goal! And initially I thought we had a case for a foul off the ball there, and well, I mean, to be honest, I don't know, in the VAR era, I think that gets given, you know. Look at the legs coming to the back of Spencer's legs there. That's a foul, isn't it? Surely. That's a foul, I think. I mean, you know, granted, Spencer could have been stronger, but, I mean, surely. Oh, brilliant offload from Xerxes. What a throwaway from the U. Surely that should have been a free kick, at least in my book. Anyway, Harder's got a second. I might have, you know, a bit of grievance with the first goal, but the only grievance I should be filing for the second is on myself. What on earth have I just done there? Throwing away 2 points here. Pathetic collapse at the triangle, man. I was angry enough at the Arsenal game. I'm even angry at throwing this away. That's silly. This is an absolute bottle job and a half from Oxford, man. This should have been a comfortable 3 points. We have surrendered quite a few points this season from leading positions. To do it from 2-0 up. Oh, I'm going to lose it. Oh, Cumming. Oh, Jamie. Oh, Cumming, you ain't playing again, mate. What was that? Hardest bagged a hat-trick in half an hour. And I've absolutely bottled it. And this is why we're not going to finish in the Champions League place. Jamie Cumming, my son, how did you not save that? He basically miskicks the ball. There's no power behind it. It's slightly accurate, sure, but how on earth did he only get a touch on that and not push it behind? Shocker from Cumming, shocker from Doxey, shocker from Oxford. A loss at the Triangle, which should have been a comfortable 3 points when leading by 2-0. That is not what is going to get us in the Champions League. That won't get us in the Conference League. Goodness gracious me. Embarrassed. I absolutely can't believe I've lost this. That is one of my worst collapses ever. Today you've seen my worst miss in FC25 and perhaps my worst collapse in FC25. Goodness gracious me. If we get Champions League football next season, it's a miracle. Imagine Real Madrid watching this. They will be laughing. What on earth just happened in these final stages at the Triangle? First goal, sure you can debate whether it was a foul or not. The others, Christ almighty, genuinely some of the weakest defending you have ever seen. And Brentford must be licking their lips thinking, guys, you might as well book that hotel in Wembley because we are going there. Following game in the week at the G-Tech, our bogey team, who we haven't beaten the saviour, I believe, in the capital. The tie balanced at 1-1 after our draw at the Triangle. But on the back of that performance, we've got no chance. That is pathetic. Goodness gracious, I can't get over how bad that was. Genuinely, that is, I would say, oh, it's going to be Konate. He pegs it through, and simple finish makes it 1-0. The worst collapse I've had in FC25. Brentford in front. I already feel defeated. Perhaps slightly unlucky with a goal there after the ricochet, but even so, the defence has just become so fragile. And we are just leaking goals left, right and centre. That's now 5 conceded in these 2 games. I say 2 games, this one's only just got going. As Amin couldn't pull the trigger and Brentford get it away. And it's why when the tie was drawn, you might think, oh, there you go, kind draw, Doxy boy, you ain't got Chelsea or Man City. Honestly, we've beaten those 2 teams. We haven't beaten this side. Brentford are the bogey team, man. I cannot get the better of them. As Carvalho scored in the first leg, this one over the top. Alvarez back to Konate. He may not have scored the first, but he did set it up. Dior can't get it away. Gray with a big save. And had he not made it, I think that's probably tie over, isn't it? Don't think that's being too dramatic. Oh, thank God. No. Oh, keeper just beat me to it. Come on. Yep, the singer winning some. Win him. Lift that. No. I've got to bring him down. Got to bring him down. That was Brentford through there for a golden chance. Hugo with a tactical foul 20 minutes ago. This is a game just not taking the chances I've had. Rare opportunities. Could have been through there for a good attack. Just couldn't take it. Gray will catch that ball. It's not coming. Gray would have dropped it. But still in this here. Dembele offloads to Hugo. And we've got 25 minutes. I was going to say 15. Thankfully it's not. It's 25. Great ball through. Higgins given space. Great save, Valdemar. It's just not taking the chances. Dior's out of energy. Higgins is out of energy. Team is out of energy. And as that cross is headed in on goal. Oh, that would have been it. That would have been it. He knows it. Big Chris couldn't get it goal bound. And whilst I appear calm on the sidelines, I assure you I am not holding the controller. 15 to play. I think we're going to get one late chance. But if we get it, we won't get another. Harris, come on! Yes! I've lost my voice, but the team haven't lost their belief. The U's have got their leveller. That's going to do it. That is going to do it. Penalties again. Our record now, played 5, won 4, lost 1. And honestly, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. There is slight pessimism, but mostly overshadowed by the optimism. We've got the record. We've got the pedigree. Let's go do it again. Come on, the U's. Well, I didn't get the chance to make a sub in the end, man. I didn't get the chance to make a sub, so I've got to go with the 11 that are out there. I can't let Dior take one, man. The guy was gassed. He'll run out of breath running up for the penalty. I want Dolan in the top 5, though. I think I'll take out Hugo and have him number 4. To be fair, he's very reliable. Do you know what? No, I'll have Dolan 6. And yep, let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Oh God, I know we've won 4 of the 5, but I'm not confident. Konate to take the first sends Gray the wrong way, and whilst he was a hero in the previous round against, the previous round against Bournemouth and in the FA Cup third round too, I don't feel confident taking the penalties. Oh, but Higgins ain't gonna let you down. Oh, and I actually dived past the boy. I did that in the Man City game, and it worked out well for me. Not this time. Not this time. 2-2. Maybe I went too far. Oh, went the wrong way this time. Diop makes it 3-2. Oh my God, I don't know where to go. Harris, I don't know where to go. Oh God. Oh, I don't think this is going in. It is. It is. Keeper remained flat-footed. It did. That's top corner. But it's saved. Oh, how cool can you get for a must-score penalty? Fabio Carvalho. Oh, not Teddy. Not Teddy. He's shouldered so much of the responsibility since he came in, man. He's Iron Man. He doesn't miss a minute. But from the spot kicks, from 12 yards, Teddy Lowe, with all the pressure in the world, does keep us breathing and force sudden death as Aaron Hickey. Goodness gracious, guys, have you got ice in those veins? Dear oh dear, 2 chips, 2 goals. Tyrese Dolan. God. I said I didn't feel confident taking the penalties. My last 2 spot kicks, I mean 100%. I've already missed one in this spot kick. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to miss this one as well. But I don't. Dolan says, Gaffer, come on, son, have a bit of faith in me. Have a bit of faith, son. Big Chris. Also scores. Masengo, who basically, for me, is a guy who I don't mind playing, but you'll notice that despite being quite highly rated, I don't use very often, because I don't really rate him that much in my team. And from the spot kick, from 12 yards, he's kept us going and said, Gaffer, that's why you should play me more. Dodo. These are soft penalties, but I'm just going the wrong way. And now Amin, the Bangladeshi fullback from season 1. We're really scraping the barrel for penalty takers now. Must score to keep Oxford United in the Carabao Cup. It is Amin. He has. Chad, I need a save, son. I need a save. Oh, he's done it. But I need to score. And it's the Chad. Can you believe it? I am so tempted to chip this penalty. The temptation right now. I mean, come on. If anyone's going to do it, it is a Chad, isn't it? Oh, I don't believe it! I don't believe it! I can't believe it. It never happens. It never happens until it does. Malik Dior must score. Does. Valder Marson's next up. And he scored his. He went down the middle, so did Chad. And it's Max Aaron's next up. It's why I never, some people ask me, Docs, why do you never go down the middle? That's why. That's why, because if you go to the corner, you still have a chance of scoring, even if the goalkeeper gets it the right way. If you go down the middle and they stay down the middle, they save it 100% of the time. It's why I never go down the middle. Konate scores. We've gone round. We're round again. This is Grimsby versus Manchester United again. We've gone round. I never go round in the circle. This might be the first time I've ever done it, you know. But I know Higgins is going to score because he never misses. But I think this is the first time we've gone round as Alvarez. scores. This is ridiculous. I mean, Dembele has to score, but we could be here for, I kid you not, about half an hour. Because I don't see anyone missing at this current point. Dembele scores. Sofiane Diop. Saved by Gray. Right, now, if you think I'm chipping this penalty, you got another thing coming, mate. And if you think I'm going in the middle, you got another thing coming. There is no way I'm making that same mistake again as Luke Harris can send Oxford United into the Carabao Cup final. Yes! Come on! Good things come to those who wait. And you might be waiting a long time to the point you missed your bus home to Oxford from the capital. But I don't think you'll mind one bit. If you got to find a B&B, come on! Yes! Because for the first time in club history, Oxford United are in to a major domestic cup final. Hold your nerve, we held our composure after a very, very long wait. Come on, I've got nowhere near enough time for the following game, so that's how we're ending it. Who are we going to face in the final? You'll see on the screen, it'll be either Chelsea or Man City. Guys, have a brilliant day. Much love to you all. Thank you for watching. And thank you for watching that epic spot kick shootout. Got to be my longest ever. And I'll see you for the next episode of the Summer Career Mode very soon. With more big games in the Premier League. And the FA Cup 4th round away at St Mary's as well. Have a brilliant day. Much love. Have booked your ticket because you're going with us to Wembley. Get in. Hang on. What? 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 No. 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 What do you mean Brentford have booked their ticket for the Carabao Cup final? What do you mean? We just won it. What? What? You might, that must be a bug. We must be there. You are joking. You are actually joking. One quick advance in the calendar. That might fix it. You are joking. How? 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 Honestly, we've got 2 weeks till the next FC comes out. I have loved this save so much. And are you actually kidding me? Are you actually having a laugh? I don't know what to say, man. What? I am so done. I am so done. I am so sorry, guys. But I am absolutely done.